Hello everyone! Oh my god. Ugh, throat noises. Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv / Xisuma. I've been out there in the world doing this activity. I'm actually just gonna... Oh yeah, we got crates to open. At the beginning of this stream, just do that activity again so when people tune in, it can be a little more visual, because I'm gonna get into a whole bunch of stuff that we're going to do because of this activity. This will all make sense real quick, right? We need to head down into the world, past all of these creatures, down to Y minus 32. Dude, I thought that was the stuff. I was like, what were the odds? So, well, here's what I've been doing. I literally found where I was digging before, totally by accident. I've been digging for the stuff that looks like this. A chromatic iron. And when I started doing this, just a little bit of off-camera for myself, some classic Minecraft mining, it now occurs to me that this sound of blocks breaking is extremely loud. Actually just walked straight into a cave and found a big vein. And then it took me absolutely ages to find any more of this stuff. Also, if we look at our mini-map, you can kind of see... Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Aw, is it a really small vein? It is. That sucks. Well, I've got a little bit more, so you know what I've been doing. Will you be doing decked out today? Yes. However, when Tango said Saturday morning, I kind of just thought, like, my morning, right? And now I know it's evening for me. So I decided that I would do Vault Hunters, and I'm not going to stream later this evening because the weather's going to be hot and awful. So I'm going to be playing decked out. If you watch Tango later on, you might see me doing a run. I imagine everyone's going to be queuing up. It's going to be super busy. Like, I don't have to be there at the start, but I might as well. But I'll see what other hermits are doing on the server. There's a certain hermit I've got to meet up with, so maybe I'll go do something with them. Anyway, as we make our way out of here, I might as well nab some more resources. That's what I've been up to. That's what I've been doing. Let's nab that as well. So I've got a ton of resources in my backpack, and now we need to sort and organise it, basically. Nick in Time says, need someone to slap my ex for 50 bucks. Who's up for that? I mean, that just doesn't sound like... This doesn't sound like a good course of action. I should probably just head back the way I came. Oh, I've also got a waystone in my backpack. This is how I got home last time. I just got completely lost. Actually, that's not true. Eventually, I found my way back. Oh, is it not fully charged? Oh, it's very close to. Yeah, eventually I actually found my way back. But like once I found my way to the spot where I could make my way back, I was like, let's use this stone. Also, if you saw this project, I have some thoughts on it. I've been doing some organisation. Gladiator and Knights look kind of similar, but we've got 3 here that are basically the same. I think what I'm going to do is strip this project down so it's about, like, have 1 for these 3. Although that one has a different chest plate. Are those chest plates slightly different? I think they're very slightly different. In fact, when you look closer, the armor is actually, like, the texture is different if you pay attention to the pixels. They've got the same sort of vibe. Huh. I was kind of thinking that we would strip out the ones that look really close to the others, but now that I've noticed some more details between them, maybe not. And anyway, I got to do a lot of like transmogging over here. So like, I need a dark rhino helmet, but I don't have any helmets. I need a dark minotaur chest plate. And by the way, I've gone through and done most of these already. So like, that's leggings. What I'm on about. There is now this process of... That is a weird looking chest plate. Doing that. So now when we get gear, we get to keep it. Let's do the other Dark Minotaur thing. It is also a bit sparse looking, isn't it? What about... Wait, that was the leggings. What about the Dark Rhino boots then? Dark Rhino boots. Dark Minotaur even, gosh. Yeah, they're pretty scant, aren't they? So yeah, with that project, essentially what I'm getting at is that we might strip down the total amount if some of these armor sets look really alike to one another. That's kind of my thinking there. Bear says, chat, please don't talk about violent activities even as a joke. Yeah, it doesn't come off well when you read a message like, you know, slap my ex for 50 bucks. It's like, it's not even relevant to anything we're saying. Seems a bit odd. A bit out of step. I've heard about Vault Hunters. What does it entail? It's like a... it's like an action RPG... whole thing. And it all takes place inside of the vaults. Like, it's kind of like you've got vanilla Minecraft and then the Vault Hunters game has been built into it. It's really nice because you can just go off and do like regular Minecrafty stuff, like build out a base, build farms, which we have, but then you step into this vault hunting world, and then you know you play that game, and then you pop back into this place and organize all your items and stuff, which is kind of like what we're about to do. So after my adventures getting chromatic iron, which we were desperately short on, I now have over 1,000. Right, I've also accumulated stupid amounts of this stuff. Lots of redstone, which is good. That was another bottleneck we had. Also, one of the reasons I decided to get this is because I wanted to increase the amount of automatic emeralds. And we actually have more of these blocks, but what we don't have is the farming ones. I threw them into a chest. Yeah. So how do we turn a trader into a farmer block is the question. You can see with these things, and how much chromatic stuff do I have? Maybe a fair bit of that, but we have to craft it into this. So you can see how we were bottlenecked, and I didn't want to like gamble trying to find it in the vaults, so I decided to just spend some time in the overworld grinding for it. If we come over here, this is where do I keep my augments? Here. None of these are the crystal caves. If we had a crystal caves augment, we could quite likely find a chromatic iron room. But those are our augments, so that's not going to be possible, unfortunately. I kind of feel like we should also make some burgers and like level up before the next area. Let's have fun with this again. We're going to be eating some burgers, peeps. We're going to be eating the burgers. We're going to take all the burger goodies, which, by the way, we could convert into soul value. Interesting choice here. And then... oh, another knowledge shard and a catalyst. How much stuff do we have? It's all automated now. I have to go into my backpack and look there. So 898 shards. And then if we type in shard over here, I got one more. That's depressing. I don't think we're going to be able to grind some of this stuff right now for that. But we could, if we wish to, siphon off some extras here and recycle them. Right, I do have a crafting grid. For some reason I want a regular crafting bench right now. I don't have one lying around. Yeah, so can I make a salty deluxe cheeseburger? Have I even eaten one of these before? And what's beyond that? Adding in burger sauce. Right, we definitely don't have burger sauce, and we haven't seen chili. I think this is a bigger one than the one we did before. As for the soul value, do you get more for crafting it? So that's about 80, 92, 96. Let's call that 101, 121. No, you don't. Yeah, so if I just plop all of this back into here, what we could do is make as many of those as possible from now on, and then say everything else gets recycled, right? I'll make a few of these as well, though. And then I think I'm going to recycle the rest. I'm going to recycle all of that stuff into soul things, right? Now, what we don't have here anymore is the means to stock stuff up because we automated it. It's kind of not what I'm trying to do right now. Now that's going to slowly go into our system into the compacting drawer. So automation is cool, but we're learning, you know, this thing could probably do with a hopper on top of it then, I guess. Augments and relics can also be smelted. Augments and relics, yeah. Augments, I guess if I've got a theme I'm not that keen on, right? Could do that. Will Escal's version of the Shulker mod labeling be on Hermitcraft, says Elio. Ceratasis. It doesn't need to be, right? Like, it's a choice. It doesn't interfere with Hermitcraft in a way where, like, you know, someone else is going to come across who's doing things straight vanilla, and they're going to be like, oh, what's this Shulker box thing that Iscal and X like? It doesn't work like that. It's purely for us. So, we can use it on Hermitcraft. Dang, and I'm starting to wonder, wait, these are even better. How many levels are going to get from munching on burgers again? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have recycled all that. Also, my shield be flicking. So weird. And a bug for you. We're going to get up to level 58. When we run a vault today, we're stepping up the difficulty a little bit. Fascinating. Before we run a vault, we have some plans. Also, I didn't read out my noises. Papa J2357, thank you for your 2 months. Second subscription coming through. Appreciate your support and your generosity. Thank you so much, my dude. Armored Monkey is also here for 60 months. Incredible. Thank you for your continued support. I sound like a broken record, and I sound like a broken record saying I'm like a broken record. But I appreciate it all tremendously. We might have maybe been able to get to like level 59, right? This is hilarious. But I might have also... Yeah, I might have just gotten over the line with a few extra burgers and I just gave away all those things. I really did not expect to get this much XP, but as we can see, we're going to get to level 59. We've got unspent skill points. Right, there's a skill point I could have easily gone for. Dang, look at that! That is awesome. A skill point I could have easily gone for. Oh, there isn't a haste level 4. Okay. Let's not get too distracted. I have a simple plan. That plan involves making an exporter. So now we're low on these things again, right? But I've got tons of... Okay, I have to take the redstone out of my backpack. The idea was not to actually do any of that yet. But I think we'll be okay for a stack of redstone to come out and go into the system. We wanted to watch this in action, right? So back to the exporter. It's basically, I need that one bookmarked so I can jump in and make this stuff. Now I know I don't need a lot of these, but I'm going to make like 12. And then half of them can get, wait, that was not half. Half of them can get smelted or something. Where are you going to invest your skill points? I don't know. I'm just not going to focus on it right now. Did I do that right? Was I? No, I was supposed to... Okay, so what does that make? Is what I need to know. I'm not sure if we ever use basic processors. And that's not a crafting grid. I was supposed to craft them up to the next level. That was the trick. And then smelt these up. Alright, and I'm literally like walking back and forth here. And the trick that we're going to try and do today is to replace what we got up there. That rusty trapdoor is going to come away. We're going to need a cable and an exporter, and we're going to make it so that we automatically smelt certain things. So when they come out of my backpack, they get processed straight away. So basically anything raw in here, or anything that we choose, like raw chromatic iron. So these things are going to be automatically smelted. Now, let's go ahead and try and make one of these. We actually only really need one. Wait, do I? Oh, okay, I put that in again. Getting all of this. These are other things that I might want to automate a little bit just by saying, hey, just send it straight back over there. That's what it's good for, right? So the basic processor, if we make a storage monitor or a wrench or fluid store, I feel like, yeah, we're probably not going to make any of these things. I just wasted those. Great. Just great. Welcome to all the peeps tuning in the chat, saying hello. Welcome to another stream. Wait, didn't it tell me I had to do that again? I am so confused. I swore it just told me to do that again. Whatever. Okay, so... Let's go to the exporter. We've got to make like a few of those. Actually, I really only need one right now, so no need to overdo it. Keep the other materials lying around, right? We just make a few more so next time it's a little easier. I think I might need more actual cables as well. Right, and that means I need more of this. And we're also low on that material. Nice, okay. So, if we go to the sort of behind the scenes area, which is... actually sort of cut it off a little bit here. It's because I've been decorating stuff. Yeah, so we can... I think you can kind of like run the cable off of the grid, but I'm just gonna go figure out actually how we want to wire it over there. Maybe start at the other end and work our way back, something like that. Yeah, all this stuff can go since it's just around the thing we're working on. We don't see any of that. Right. Does that mean we were always missing one magma block over here? I think I'm going to come out one block higher. And go in this direction. So far, so good. Can we get some stone on my hotbar? Yeah, now we can kind of walk over here. Yep, we'll bring the cable up at this height then and drop it down somewhere around. Because when we build up this area, it's quite likely this thing's going to need to stay up in the area. Right. There's our little staircase. Going to hook that up eventually. So down here, we're going to want it to come across and then kind of go upwards somewhere. Here we go, that's better. How many hermits will be releasing of Decked Out 2? Will be in the releasing? I don't know. I know I'll be there. Have you unlocked Create yet? X, making such a high speed Create smelter could be fun and worth it. I think I'm going to avoid Create on this playthrough. Like, Create is a very, like, involved mod where you really have to, like, get stuck into it. And I'm much more interested in focusing on the Vault Hunters experience. And I feel like if I started doing stuff with Create, I would really be, like, creating another whole branch of activities. Like, big shift in what we're doing. So for that reason, I don't think I'm going to unlock it. It's also not been like super clear to me where the sort of difference between the Vault Hunters game and what farms and automation you should do is, but I've realized as of late, and as you can see as we're doing right now, it's really about processing your post-Vault experience a lot of the time. Okay, now that, in theory, is connected to this over here. It's a bit of a stretch. It's a bit of a long way around. So if we go to my backpack, well, actually, you already saw that we hooked ourselves up with 3 of these things. If we open the chest below it, those are starting to be automated. That's terrific. So opening my backpack allows us to also tell it to do this, which we currently have none of. Now, as for putting upgrades in this thing, not entirely sure we want to do that. But I'm going to need some of this stuff immediately, so I should really get it. Oh my god, I need to put an importer on here as well, right? I totally forgot about that bit. Totally forgot about that. Tunker out, I won't be streaming Decked Out this evening. I'm doing my stream today. Bear says new music cough. Oh yeah, if you want to update the new music command, there's a second new music, I guess, two in 1 week. It just came to be. It just came to be that I had another song sort of getting there, and I've got like a few other things cooking, but you never know quite when you head into this stride of like seeing the end and working your way towards it. But wherever there's comments, I am fascinated to read what people think about my music. I love it when people like have the same vision of the song as I do, like they echo what I heard in the music, and I'm yet to see that with this song. And I kind of thought it would be obvious what it was about, but apparently it's not. So I'm kind of waiting to see that comment where someone's like hearing the song the same way I do. So I've been reading my comments on it, like you know, I get a lot of comments all over the internet. The one place I'm reading absolutely everything is with the music. It's like, don't want to miss a beat on that one. Right, I think it makes... Ooh, no, it doesn't make sense because that is directly below. Ah. This might be a little bit of a challenge. I'll have to put you back. We've got some cables in there too. Yeah, it's a bit of a picky one. Where do we want to take the cable out? Because it's kind of... That's vault stone. Wait, did I put... Oh. Okay, yeah, I had a classic mouse overing issue again. Scroll wheel issue again. I think we might just have to embrace the fact that this is here, you know? So like, this cable should go into something. I'm not seeing like an obvious place for it to go yet. It could go up above the player, like up here, if I get rid of some of these grates. And it just goes off through there. I think that's probably the best way. Maybe later on we'll find some blocks that sort of complement. It's nice that it matches the aesthetic. You could almost like come through here and it almost looks like it's just part of that environmental aesthetic, you know, a little bit industrially or whatever. So that's a positive for us. And then that thing's like really high up, so it's going to be a little bit awkward to connect. Did it connect there? It did. Well, that turned out to not be too much of a bother then, did it? So now we can see these numbers are ticking down. It's that stuff that I want to go over to the system first. Let's go ahead and open this. So I'm going to take out a couple more stacks as we need that stuff coming through pretty much straight away. So obviously now we need some upgrades, right? Ah, yes, okay. It's all been spaced out, I see. Now we're going to need some upgrades for those things. I'm not sure if I've got any lying around. Oh, do you know what? I had this like itch in my head that I've got a hot decaf here, and dang, I haven't even had a sip. Wax Buzzard says, I'm in 20 minutes late and X says 10 billion deep slate. What did I miss? If you look in my backpack, all the clues you need are there. They're all right here. And the biggest clue is probably this stuff, which we are automating, because I need a lot of it, right? So I've been out there getting it. Okay, I also have a, dang it, a level 56. We could have made a higher level vault crystal next. I'd already made one. I prepped. Okay, so with that little job done, and with us needing upgrades, actually I totally need these upgrades too. So the next step, the next theme is just total upgrades. So I think a stack upgrade at either end over there would be amazing. That is potentially quite pricey. And a speed upgrade, I think I'll go speed then, because that'll do. More of this stuff. Right, and then we're out of those things again. Can I make more? Nope. Got to go down to this level. Guess what we're seeing again? As we're making this little system, right? Yep, then we're out of that. This is why we need this. I think I'm dirt low on carbon as well, and I can't farm carbon. I have to get carbon from runs, right? All right, so that's actually put a stop to that. Okay, so we're not doing any upgrades in that system, huh? The other system we want to upgrade is this before we dump a backpack that's going to load up our inventory big time. So if we have a look, we need void upgrades for the current or for the following materials. Maybe not smooth basalt and calcite. Definitely blackstone. That's going to be in there. Tough as well. Probably a good idea to put it on clay since there's a lot in the area. Now, I think that's kind of it. There is a lot of other materials, but nothing that's too crazy. If we go into our second backpack, it's more of the same. So I think the one other material you might argue is... Oh, actually, you know, I've got a lot of that as well. Yeah, these ones. The only thing is I use them for building. Let's see how far we get. So we're kind of looking at getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 void upgrades, and then we want to get other upgrades with them as well. So this is where the chromatic iron starts to pinch us again. Oh my god, those require raw carbon. Oh, that's such a bummer. I didn't realise. Oh, you know, we're running out of resources, and there's no other way to get this carbon, right? That's... You get it from ornate, you get it from wooden. That'll be the focus of our next run. So, the issue here is that I need to use my backpacks for other activities right now. But I could borrow an old backpack. Right, it's smaller, but it could work. Okay, so for the project we're currently doing, we don't want to lose track of like what we've figured out. So we're going to put all of this up here. Then we'll put in the upgrades with them too. I guess I could do one. But the thing is, I want to come over and just like plop this down straight onto there and know that it's not going to mess up the system. Let's go ahead and take these out. Yes, it's a heck of a lot, isn't it? So with a void upgrade and a diamond upgrade on that, we'll be good. Let's go find where the deep slit is. I'm going to guess it's ended up like... Not as one of those. Oh my god, this is so difficult, right? Like, I need a way to just see it. There's cobbled deep slate. I noticed basalt's actually got a couple of slots somehow. See, the draw system's great, but now that I've gotten to the upgrading section of it, like what's that slab doing there? It's actually an unlocked one, so it kind of makes sense that something got in there. You see how much of a pain it becomes now? So this is, it's kind of good at a stretch, but you do need to get in here and organize it. Just the annoying bit. It was really slow organizing it, and now you can see it's a pain later on. And I don't see the deep slate up here. Oh, do you know, I could actually just put it here then. Couldn't I? I could just be like, you know what, we'll take that. We'll put in this upgrade. We'll do that. Now this means that I can dump off all of this into here. And it's not going to fill up any of my disk drives now. These numbers should not tick up. It's good. Alright, so going back to that belt. We've got all of this. All of that. Okay, and that'll go in here. Now, I thought it would be really cool to just like dump that thing in and let all the chromatic iron smelt. I think we'll let this stuff smelt, right? And then all of this can get dumped in too. So tough is the other one that needs like an upgrade and a void. I don't actually have a void upgrade, so there's no point in me looking over there. Okay. There you go. So on our next run, we're going to borrow the contents of this. So I put it down on the ground and open it up. We'll borrow... Oh, actually, I can't take the stack upgrades. And if I pull one out now, I don't know what it will do. It terrifies me as to what it might do. It might delete items, which would be not good. Huh. I guess we're going to have to see how we get along with just 2 pouches, right? With just these 2. We'll definitely focus them more on wooden so we can get the carbon, you know? Cursed10 says, hey X, just wanted to say your storage system video is really cool. It's so cool to hear your thought process about the amount of thought you put into your game. Thank you, my dude. That's encouraging. I like to hear it. It's easier to organize drawers when you first start, it says to the beanie. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. That's probably what I'll do if I ever do like a second run through of Vault Hunters. I'll probably be like, you know, I've learnt so much, let's do even better. I also learned that there's a augment where you can change the look of the modular router, which I might do. If I find a block that's got a texture that looks more suited for that spot, I would, but otherwise I can embrace that. Okay, so, we need to get items. We're not going on a mining run. You know how distracted I get with my mining. So, on our next run, we're going to be using this magnet. I think I might leave that there. We're going to get item quantity. So, we're looking to beef up the amount of items that we get. Freak Burrito, thank you ever so much for the Amazon Prime. 53 months of support right there. That's incredible. Thanks so much, my dude. 53. Absolutely wonderful. Hope you're still enjoying what we do. Do you have any plans regarding your skill points and abilities? You know, when I talk about it, it's like, oh, I need to go and read it off camera. I did. I still just couldn't really, like, make up my mind. There was this mega jump dig sounded good until I learned that you needed, like, it only goes down one block. It just, I don't know, it didn't sound very effective. Heal is an easy one just to throw an extra point at every now and then, right? So, I'll keep it simple for now. Let's try and make our next run a little more effective. Is there any abilities here that relate to getting items? These all feel like they're about dealing with creatures and mobs, really. Rampage is an interesting one. So damage goes up by 50 seconds. But, oh, interesting. It's going to drain your mana. And we've been struggling with mana a little bit. This is a very defensive one. It's because of the mana situation, it kind of feels like anything that uses mana is just going to not really help us at the moment. Ah. I like the sound of that, like give yourself 10% extra speed for a little while. Could be a good one to have towards the end of the run, you know? Heat, take 10 cake and get out. Don't want the mana shield, that's for sure. You know, the way I play, this one don't seem so bad. The question is casting away 20 mana to reduce the enemy's damage by 10? I don't think it does make much sense because of what we have. In fact, I've been liking this, honestly. Like, this has not been too bad once we got used to it. So I could upgrade Nova again and we would be slightly increasing the mana, but the radius goes up and the ability power goes up. I'm going to put another... Actually, I'm going to go look in this area. Wasn't there something that complemented that? Frostbite. Ah. So we'll increase the chance there as well. Let's go ahead and put one on that. So we just upgraded some synergies of existing stuff that we got. That one I'm not so keen on putting more points on. I like the sound of that. That's like a bit of insurance if you get in a nasty position. See, that one requires you to keep your mana up. That doesn't really go well with what we've got at the moment. That, actually, if we're... There you go. We're struggling with mana. So a reason to keep our health full. Get a little extra mana regen. I like the sound of that one. Alright, so we spent some of our points before this run. Our strategy, it seems, is to get maybe more chromatic iron if we find a room, but it sounds like we're going to focus on ornate and wooden. I'm not going to respec my hunter for that. What we are going to do, though, is open up the backpack. And I think all of my gear is currently... This new item we got here is for item rarity and quantity. I think all of my gear is the same way. Look, increased item rarity and quantity. So we are actually geared up to go in there and basically get as much loot items and stuff as we can. Obviously we put our soul shard on here. We have a health file thing somewhere to go on this hotbar. What else do we want? It's 2 slots. What are we missing? Bucket of water? And then the compass. I think that's it. Let's go back in. Let's do this. Why are you carrying the sponges into the vault? Oh, we'll open these later. I mean, they're just in my backpack. That's all they are. Bonus objectives is to kill the harder mobs, dwellers, and dungeons. So if we see a dungeon, we can go there for XP. And we also need chromatic steel, so that seems like a good fit. And the dweller mobs, can't remember which ones those are. Okay, some of your basics. Alright, so wooden and ornate. If we see a chromatic iron room, we'll mine it. And then we're looking for a dungeon. That is the essence of this run. We've got some noises in the ear as well. Musa is here for 11 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate you subscribing with the Amazon Prime. Thanks for supporting me. We've got that hairy guy OG here with the Prime as well. Thank you for your tremendous support. It's always appreciated. You know that. Dash Max says good luck on the vaulting. Thank you. Blue BK says, did he upgrade his potions yet? Yep, we got an upgraded potion on our hotbar. The only Riem is here with the Prime as well. Thank you so much for subscribing. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're having a good time today. Peeps are saying good luck in the chat. Thank you. Okay, we're good. We're good. We good. Here we go. Right, so level 56 vault though, not level 59. And it's oh, love this theme, love this theme. Always home, east. Well, it feels like it's been a minute since I've done a run. We might as well go for the objective. I know we have other goals here, but... Oh, there's one behind. Oh my god, no wonder. Oh yeah, I've got a javelin. That's the first one done, you see. Just like that. Doesn't take long, does it? So we might as well. What am I thinking? Right, where the homies at, yo? Got some living over here. We'll take some living. Nice. Oh, it's a crowd. It's a crowd of fellas. Come to see what I'm up to. I'm wrecking house, I'll tell you now. Woo! Alright. Oh, is this like a living special? There's loads of living stuff here. This is what I needed last time I did a run, you know. Not today. Hello, they're coming from behind me now. If I wreck you as well, do I get more souls? Hi. You count towards the Vault Dweller goal, right? Yep, that counts, so we're probably going to ace that. Wow, I've been poisoned. There were some floaty blocks here. And no, this was just a living one again. Why did I think... I thought that was a wooden one. It was living. Okay, look at that. My mana is like totally drained again. I guess I use my javelin a lot and the javelin costs mana. Hey, there we go. It's going to be a good run. One chest. Is that all I get? Oh, still low on the mana. Let's keep exploring. Keep wrecking these shells. Wait, is that... We had a bunch, like, stream towards us from over here somewhere. I'm sure there's another area down below there, but... I don't know quite where it is. Oh, maybe this is how you get to it. Nope, same spot. Let's go up top. Let's get that full health back. How do we get up top? This way. With a little bit of jumping, too. What we got, what we got. Pretty blocks and gilded. Not sort of what I'm looking for, really. Hello, you're over there. Got some wooden over here. Someone is throwing a trident at me. That is rude. It's this guy. Needs to be taken down immediately. See, I like doing that because when you got a crowd, like the chaining sort of takes care of the other mobs. So if you get some of those hard ones and you're attacking them while there's a crowd nearby, you know, you're just sort of getting them at the same time, I guess. Right. Gilded. I mean, we don't have a lot of backpack space, just saying. Also, those crystals are amazing. I want them. In fact, a lot of these blocks are super cool, so we'll take some. That was a poor throw. Okay, we good, we good. It's technically not what I'm here for, X, but I can never resist the pretty shiny blocks, can I? Right, onwards and upwards. When I did my living chest run off camera, I really zoned in and just kept moving. Today I just feel like being a bit casual, but we need to get that carbon, right? How much of it have we got so far? Hey! I'm looking at the side, 2 raw carbon. It is coming through, but we've got to get more of those chests. Ah, whatever. Right, east is home, right? I don't really mark off the entrance when I head in a straight line anymore. Oh, what we got here? Dragon room. Dragon is coin. Coin is not what we need right now. We've rarely ever needed coin, actually. On to the next spot. I envy everyone with AC this week, says that hairy guy. It is really hot right now. Oh look, we got it up there, haven't we? Let's do this. We'll take this extra special one, and then we're not good enough. We got to use the staircase. We got to use the staircase. Is this a little sacrifice thing? Oh, it's a kills one. Interesting. And everyone just ran away. Oi, that's rude. You didn't say hello. Oh, you will contribute to the kill count. And that's why you're dead. There's something up here? No. No, it's this. The sparkle. Oh, there's quite a few of them. The thing was shielding me for a second there, wasn't it? That's it, you stay there. Right, now we've got to get your friends. What are you doing down there, buddy? That's not a good spot. I'll tell you, that's not a good spot. I'll come down there with you. I'll keep you company. Alright, now you're dead. Right, is that enough to get this thing? No, we need 2 more kills. We're probably not going to lure them over here, and I need to focus on getting my chests. We got a couple of wooden. Whoa, easy little guy. A couple of wooden ones here. Okay, I can handle that. Someone said 5+ minutes. Oh my god, I've just noticed my timer. Did I have actual 5 minutes added to this run? Because I'm currently at 23 minutes, and that comment now makes a lot of sense to me. Frosting over them. I could have done that when we were fighting the big baddies just back then. Oh, here they come before I get that last chest. Dang it. Yeah, I want to keep that health high. Keep that regen up. Keep our mana good. 4 wooden, please, is what we're here for. The pylon added 5 minutes. Oh, the pylon did. Wow, that's good. Well, we'll make this run count. I think we can get a lot of objectives done today. We need to find a dungeon, though, so be on the lookout. If you see a dungeon, you got to yell at me. Got to let me know. You can help me do better. Right, we've got one over here. One over there. Little guy's down. Nice. Whew. 7 raw carbon. I mean, that's the stuff that I need, really. Just that. Whoa, little guy. They're always the troublemakers. I'll do. That's most of the bottom area, isn't it? If there is more, we don't have to fully explore every room, right? I think I'll bounce to the next room. East is home, so we'll continue going west. That was an Omega time pylon. The pylon usually gives 1 minute. That one gave me 5. Wow, that is some fortune, isn't it? Not that we didn't really especially need 5 minutes on this one, but, you know, it all helps, I guess. This is a good spot to stand and strike. Oh. Oh, y'all over there. Ha! Take some fall damage, suckers. Y'all are fools. Coming after me. I'm just gonna... Well, hang on, they hit him. Is there one behind me? No, they've just got a bit of a reach on them. Yep, the terrain certainly favoured me here. And they're done. Easy. We are doing pretty well at level 59. Oh, no, don't walk into it. Yeah, hang on, there's got to be more up here somewhere, right? No, then maybe that was it. X has the high ground. I do, don't I? Ah, no, we missed the water. And now we found you. Okay, you came... Oh! Oh! I see. Life decisions. Do you know what? I'm a little bit worried about running short on this stuff. I'll admit. At least the Larimar, right? Because we've been using a heck of a lot of it. Is that gilded? I know this one. I know what it looks like. Nice! Easy stuff. Okay, and I think... No, we've got one more there. Some stuff there that can't get through. What's next? Hello? Easy. Dungeon door is really the next thing to be on the lookout for. Dungeon door. I'm still here, by the way, just lurking, says Light Soul. Cool, glad to have you with us. Lurk away. More of that carbon. Yeah, I think we're gonna go up now. Did we explore? I think we explored the top area, and there was one spot, and it weren't very clear where everything else was. So let's go west again. We don't have to fully do every room. If I do another playthrough of Vault Hunters, I should do Sky Vaults. The way I understand how Sky Vaults work, it isn't particularly appealing to me, actually. I've explained countless times how I thought it was going to work. And that's probably the way I'd like to play it, is like having the Skyblock progression sort of tied in to building overworld farms and stuff. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Right, let's keep on keeping on. Oh, this feels a bit different. And they're spawning all over the place. Yeesh. Be careful. Who threw that trident at me? That's rude. That's not cool. Yeah, look at this. Loads of stuff. This one doesn't have additional mining speed like the last one did, by the way. I really focused on getting the item quantity and stuff up. What's that? I'm talking about the tool, by the way. Got a champion. Lovely. That was very well done. All of that stuff in one go. I like it. Okay, so we've done the top area-ish. We need to do the bottom area now. Some particle effects over here. Oh, hello, living. Not the priority for us, but we'll take it. Oh, blue crystals look amazing. So much gorgeous stuff in this pack. And a dude with a flower. Let's go ahead. Pinch some of these awesome looking blocks. Which is probably not great for my backpack, considering we're in limited capacity right now. More living? Go on then. What else can I activate? Alright, having guys throw tridents at me isn't helpful. That's never helpful. Dude, why is my mana so low? Gosh, probably all the tridents I've been throwing. Easy, fella, easy. There we go. Did something just hit me? Oh my god, another one? I'm trying to get my health back up so I can regen faster. With my mana, that is. Oh, so many living. Okay. You just keep coming out of nowhere. That'll do, that'll do. Right, and I think that's maybe most of the bottom area. Nope, we've got some more down here. That's not the right weapon. That's not even my weapon. Okay, that works. Where's the chat? Oh, is it just coins? Oh, dang it, I should have left that alone. Yeah. Just coins up there. Right, time to bounce. This theme is so pretty, says Dia. It is, isn't it? I like it a lot. Heading west again. Right, now my mana should regen ever so slightly faster. I think I'm going to head up here. Whoa! Fellas, you go off the edge. I'll stay here. Coins. Wooden chests. That's what we're looking for. Is there one in this corner? No. Ornates. That's also what we're looking for. Two little guys. Oh, giving me trouble. And we're not being followed. Dang, that made some noises, didn't it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, you just decided to chill over here in the water, did ya? Oh, and there's two of you. Great. Very nice. I'm surprised you didn't put mana recover on your potion. Was that an option? It actually sounds like it was. Well, yeah, I guess I use... You know what? I don't use the potion a lot, so having a mana potion might work a lot better on my runs. Hey, that's the thing that we needed. Wait, it says can't break. Oh, okay, it doesn't mean it's locked. Now, a zombie is an easy one, right? As you know, we've got to cheese it immediately. Okay, this is an immediate cheese, so... we put that there. I think we're activating something. Yeah, we're activating something. Let's get cheesy, fellas. Y'all ready for some cheese? What we got here? Oh, it's gilded. It's not the sort of dungeon I want to be in, but I don't mind getting zombie tier 2. Are you guys tier 2? I don't think they are. I think I might dodge this one because it's not really important right now. Come on, fellas. We've had a good run. Right, yeah, so if I take this stuff, it's good, but it's not what we're looking for right now. Oh! Oh, did it again. It might start to fill up my inventory or something. Hey, I'll take that one. I'm a little bit worried about it filling up my inventory, basically. Well, this is some absolute freebies for the time being. Until there's more of those suckers. Oops! Gosh, did it again. I think it's because this thing's got picking on it. Right, and then... okay, so I think the actual rest of the dungeon, if we choose to go through it, is over that way. We're going to leave. Impossible dungeons are always worth the loot, someone said. You know what? You might be right. It's just that I want to get out of here and crack on with the next thing. Yeah, I had a feeling that might happen. Alright, so in order to get Yol, I probably need to make my own staircase. And then there's bedrock here. This might be done in a way that makes it tricky. Cheese them. I can do the sort of place under and then over, yeah. Under, over. Oh gosh, almost fell off. Let's get the swords. Right, now we can start hitting them through this gap. See if we can get them a little bit faster like this. Yeah, we got a problem with them being too far away again. Alright, and I see some fellas hanging off in the distance. Hey, they actually counted! I thought they didn't! I didn't see the number tick up. Okay, here we go. Oh! Well, I will stand back. Easy there. You can do that all day, mate. All day. We can do this all day. Right, and hopefully that's it. I think that's it. Oh, you're going to come out now? You were hiding! You were like, these zombies can't wreck him. We'll just hang back. I'm not getting involved in that. Smart decision, really. Okay. Oh, what did I tell ya? What did I tell ya? Okay, this really changes the dynamic of our run now. I should probably put everything into a chest. So let's go here. I can't take anything out to begin with, so let's do it. Does that work? Yeah. And then, right, perfect. So now what we want to do is put in all of these things. Right, and then if I go to my backpack. Yeah, not a great time to be doing this really, is it? Got to throw away a whole bunch of this stuff. The idea is that it would go into that. Oh wait, is it coming back round again? So now it's like... Can I put you in here? Just two? Doesn't seem right. Yeah, this is an absolute mess, basically. Should probably... Yeah, that's probably the way I should be doing it. And that's slow, but it is what it is. We want to get out with a bunch of stuff. Right, because we're going to pick up a whole bunch more here. These are non-stackables as well, so that really doesn't help. Ugh, it's messy, it's ugly. So we've got to make sure we get out with enough raw carbon, otherwise we've got the same problem again. We're going to go back in with without enough space. Alright, so all of that goes into there. Take that thing out, throw it on the ground, and it should go into my backpack. Right. Leave that one alone. Barrels might be helpful. I take out some more of this rubbish. And that one, even this backpack. Yeah, look, there's stuff everywhere. Wait, I can shift click, can't I? Okay, I need to do this faster, basically. We've got 7 minutes. And we're going to get more loot, so... That looks kind of fair to me. Shim sham those things up there. Okay, we've temporarily made some ground. Right, so what I want to do next is go get that last objective up the top of the screen. So we're going to bounce from this room. I know we had this objective of getting wooden. I think we can get out of here and be very successful when we leave the area. So we need to head back. So we're going to go north and then we're going to go to our right, which is east. 7 minutes. We're bouncing through rooms until we see an artifact. So if you see one, have to let me know in the chat. You got to be like, hey X, I saw one right there. I know you're going to read this message in 5 minutes. It's going to be very confusing. Carl's doing. Thank you for gifting a sub to Shinny01. Appreciate you supporting our community with another gifted sub. Thank you so much. But Curls, almost said pearls. Pearls and curls. Ugh. Oh. I got so confused by the wrong mobs all of a sudden dropping downwards. I was like, wait, what's going on there? This is really hurting my HP. I'm in a corner. I don't like it. Oh my god. This is the toughest one. Yay! Vault complete. Oh, we completed a vault. We are so pro. This is one of the best runs though. We got incredible loot. It wasn't the priority loot. We got incredible loot. We had 5-minute bonus run. Oh, I forgot it works like that. I thought we had 5 more minutes. No, it works like that. Not the worst way to end it, really, because everything after that was like free run. Oh, I did not notice that that was taking place. Everything after that was a free run. So those 5 minutes we got earlier, we kind of wasted. Dang. Oh, well, you know. Maybe next time I'll remember. Okay, so check this out. I never opened our previous crates, right? Now we have this crate and this crate as well. How has that not got us... Wait, do I get the XP when I open the crate? Because we are so going level 60 today. Right, as for what's available, I feel like I haven't done some mining in a while, so I'll absolutely take that. That being said, it was one of the rarer ones. That might have been a bit of a hasty decision, doesn't matter. We can now get an extra knowledge shard, or we don't want wealthy. So I'll take the knowledge shard. Absolutely awesome. And then things from our run will automatically get converted into more shards. But we have an issue. Remember, we have an issue. We went in there looking for raw carbon, and this is how much we got. I think that's literally all of it, because it would have gone in there. That might not be a good haul for what we need. If you remember correctly, we need a certain amount. I feel like items like knowledge shards, we should have like a little display case for. I think I might know how to make that. Let's come back to that idea later. Let's continue with our train of thought. So we want these upgrades, but primarily we need like 5. We need 5 void upgrades. Didn't we do deep slate already? Pretty sure we did deep slate. There it is. We need 4 void upgrades. Do we have enough raw carbon for that? I thought those were in a compacting drawer, but apparently they're not. Wait, no, they are. It just, I don't know what happened there. It showed me 1, didn't it? A little bit on the odd side. Okay, we can just about make, well, we can definitely make those. Oh yeah, but then we need that. But then this needs raw carbon. Oh, down the rabbit hole. Now we can only make 3. See, I'm in quite the pickle here. Oh, but then these make 4? Shouldn't have made so many. Okay. It's the log that I don't have the right type of, I see. Right, so I shouldn't have made so many of those ingots. Oh well. Because now we can make 4, except we're going to run out of raw carbon, right? No, we've got enough for 4. 1 short. Just 1 short. Put the knowledge shard in a spice rack. Now, I got a different idea for what we're going to put it into. By the way, we've got more noises. We've got the rank 2100 for 5 months. Glad to be back with the X-Man. Glad to have you back, my dude. Thanks for tuning in. Saturday midday. It's a hot day here in the UK. But I appreciate your 5 months of support there. Let's now go and pick these out. So gravel, blackstone, and tough. Oh wait, we've got 4 and clay. Wait, 4 was what I needed. It's hard to think. End sentence. It's hard to think. End of sentence. I don't know which one of these needs the most, but my gut instinct is gravel for some reason. Probably because it's one of those blocks you accumulate a lot on vanilla Minecraft, and then you end up... at least I end up creating a ton of concrete at one point or another. So that's one of them. Tough is another one that wants a void upgrade. They seem to be next to each other. Since we've been using this one as building, we're going to give it that. And Blackstone is very easy to go grab, as is the other one really. So we'll give you that. And then clay is kind of everywhere too. I think clay will have to skip on getting an upgrade for now as we've run out. Don't see the clay. Okay, the up and down thing isn't there yet. I just remembered that. We go like this. If I feel like I'm in the mood for some building, we could come down here and work on this a little bit more, couldn't we? I can't. You know what? It's okay that I can't see it, because here's what I'm going to do. I was thinking, if it's in one of those little drawers anyway, look, we've got a spare slot up here. Why don't we put it there, and then just put the void upgrade in like so. So on that note, I would say I'm much more comfortable with ripping the materials out of our backpack that is on the ground. So that's the first step, is just to finish what we were doing before we did that run. How do I get this thing again? Oh wait, I'm not actually looking at it. So now when I put that there, okay, it's immediately being drained. I'm going to give it these extra blocks back. And this shouldn't hurt our storage system, because we have put in the necessary upgrades. We might see some fluctuations in space and whatnot. Okay, that is clearly keeping up with this, which to me says we could probably put more upgrades in. If we go down the rabbit hole a little bit, okay, it's the chromatic steel with the stack. It is also the chromatic steel again. We can't actually make chromatic steel until we get more raw carbon, so we are stuck with that. And the unloading speed is... it looks slow, but maybe it's not. Like, let's take a moment to appreciate just how many items are here. Apparently trying to reprioritize them doesn't quite work. Ava Huleen, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it, my dude. Maybe a compacting drawer for clay, says MP Hazard. I don't think we need it. If they were easier to make, I would absolutely put that in a compacting drawer, but I don't feel like it's necessary. Now, all of our raw chromatic stuff will be ending up over here. Oh, do you know what I didn't think about? I did actually. I thought about this, but then I forgot today. We also need to like create a fuel source now that's like free and pump it into there. So we need to set up an automated farm somewhere. I haven't actually done that yet, like an automated fuel farm. I think bamboo would make sense. But like, what I was thinking is, can we use something like modular routers? I know this has got some interact with world upgrades. Probably going to cost us raw carbon, so maybe not. But have we unlocked something in the mods that would let us do a little bit of automation that would maybe suit bamboo? The villagers produce fuel? And we need to automate our mob spawner. There's probably a mob that drops fuel. And then we could leave it on over there if we automated it to stockpile it. But all of this is throttles behind our need for raw carbon. So when we do our next run, we're still trying to get our hands on lots of raw carbon, basically. Vault woodchucks. I think I've been scrapping those for soul value. By the way, so we've got 106. After we start like unloading what we got in our backpack, which we can actually be doing right now. So everything in there is good to be placed here. And now all of that stuff's being unloaded too. Now all the jewels will make their way into this one. We can watch it tick upwards. There you go. So each time a jewel goes in, it goes up by 1. It's admittedly ticking up way slower than I thought it would. Like, it feels like that's like half speed. Okay, now it's actually going at a similar speed. Huh. Right, and that was successfully unloaded. I'm going to plop it down over here. I'm going to pinch back the upgrades. Head over to this. Okay, so clicking on it at this distance does prove to be a little bit awkward. So maybe having it all 1 block lower is better. put auto pickup back on. Now, it appears to have skipped a bunch of stuff there. Why did it skip several rows of material? I don't know. Is it because I started shimmying the items around, which probably messed with it? Whether skeletons and blazes drop fuel? Yes, they do. Let's go have a look at what eggs we've got. Best way to get over there, zip down here. Yeah, we don't have any of those. So we can do some gambling for more mob eggs today. And just get some temporary fuel and then do something a little more permanent later on. So the other thing that I need to do right now is unload this, but I mean, I don't have to take those out before we unload it. My mind is just going through that phase of like double checking stuff in case we miss something. So after that run, we got some more XP burgers. We got some more inscriptions. I don't see augments, but catalyst fragments went up. And we definitely want to make those. Glow shrooms. Yeah, everything there, again, should just be good to plop straight down on this machine and let it do its thing. Oh, I can use the ladder on the side. That's handy. Now, remember, this one is unloading slow, and that's because it's got an extraordinary amount of items, which we wouldn't normally have. So when we open this one, you can see this is gonna basically drain a lot quicker. We got some mystery eggs in here. Okay, and it just stopped with the knowledge shards. And it's going again, okay. Nothing stuck in the buffer. Make some wooden catters. That's not a bad idea. That could be done. Yeah, that could be done. I can't remember. Does this mod pack have crate in it? It does, but I don't want to unlock it. Although for the farm I'm thinking of building, it could. There's multiple ways of doing stuff in this mod pack. I would like to avoid create, purely because I think that mod is amazing, and it's the sort of mod that I want to get like solely stuck in on. I don't really want to get deep into it. And apparently crate is very expensive, I'm told. Oh yeah, we've got no backpacks on, so all of the loot will now go directly into my hand. I wonder if it's worth, it's probably not, but like, it might be worth putting the relics in their own little system. Okay, right, no, got nothing new there yet. No, pointless refreshing that because we've got hardly any shards. Look, okay, this is the other thing I wanted to come and check out. So now, all of that we're unloading is automatically being converted into soul shards over here. Someone said earlier there is a way to make the mana cost of the javelin lower. Might be worth looking into it. That's damage, throw power, conduct, ethereal. There it is. We need ethereal, peeps. We absolutely want that third level of ethereal. That's so good. Well spotted. That's something we can spend our points on. Okay. Okay. I'm having so much fun right now that I took that time to like reorient the playstyle and think about everything. It's really just like put so much of like what we need to do into a better perspective. Okay, so I should probably open crates when I got a backpack, is what I'm learning. Which I could have. This thing, that one's not almost empty. This one's empty. Let's go ahead and shimmy these into there as if we just did that, right? Some cool stuff coming through, some seals. Yeah, lovely. All right, so now we'll take that back. And the thing, actually, I was on about replacing this with a different block, but it shows you when you've finished, right? Because it stops animating. So I'm not actually getting the XP when I open the crate, so we must have already got that. It feels to me like those burgers were giving me a ton of XP compared to what I'm getting from this stuff. Wealthy modifier. Not bad. Hey, chromatic steel is some of the stuff that we need right now. Good loot. Good loot coming through. Armor in storage, someone says. Yes. Okay, so what would we do? We'd come over here, we'd just throw that down and it'll get sorted. So what we'll see is that these will fill up a fair bit more now. So if we type in armor, that's not the way to see it. Let's go have a little hover. See if we can... unidentified, isn't it? Yeah. So we want to export that to somewhere else, I think, is the idea. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like we want an exporter in this spot now, where... Do we want to export them into a barrel? I could do the same thing for these. We need some sort of storage for this area that isn't too... Like, we need to be able to have all of these, but we want to see them in a single spot. We could, of course, just store this in the other system and search for them. We can put filters in. Let's see what this feels like when we have a filter over here. Do you remember where that filter is? I think I do. I think it's in here. So that's for this spot. Right, we left it over here. And that feels good to come here and see just those. So what about making more filters? Is that pricey? It should be on the side here. That's not pricey at all. I mean, it does cross some chromatic, but we just went and got loads of that, so we're going to need a bunch of that in the future. This feels like a much nicer solution than the alternative, that's for sure. Sugarcane pillar, sugarcane brick wall. Okay, and then our filters is good stuff. I like this solution. What do we need to see over there? We need to see... I think we need to see either one or two things. We need unidentified armor. And then we want to see our focuses, and that includes the focuses that we're storing here and getting from here. We might want to import whatever ends up in this chest or comes out of here straight into the system in the future. Obviously, I've left behind some gear that was sort of good, and some magnets. I'm not sure if we're really going to, make use of them or not. So somewhere around here, we want like storage for items that we're not quite using right now. And this is a small little area that's hard to, like, expand. It feels like this should be bigger now. I'm not sure if we can do that, really, in a nice, tidy way. Let's go ahead and pick up our smithing table. And when I break these blocks... Yeah, that's the thing. That's literally the other side. If I break this, we can make a tiny bit of room here, I think. Yeah, I reckon a mini expansion just here could possibly work. The only thing is, what's behind that wall? Okay, yeah, we can recess this a little bit. Okay, peeps, we're doing a little bit of base building now, apparently. I've just decided. Well, we'll make it so that that feels more accessible. Right, we got to pivot our inventory. We're doing different things. We want our vanilla tool out now. Going to put those ones away. Water bucket. Soul shards, the vial, and that thing can all go away, yeah. So maybe I will keep that just in that little spot. These things can get recessed. We're no longer going to need this. All of this is going to get stored inside of here, along with those other ones, so that we can just press a tab on the side and sort of see what we got, what our options are. And then as for these other building materials, let's get them kind of lined up in this space. That, I think these are textures from the next area over, which is fine, honestly. Don't need to make a big deal about that. Right, so we don't need that anymore. Oh, and it had items in it. Okay, and then as for our filter, so if I do this, and MBT doesn't have to match, and we just say faceted. That's it, just escape. Nice. Oh, we need one more for unidentified. Let's type in, what's the most, that's the most generic, so like wild. Oh, we could also put vault plating and bronze into the system too, and then it makes it easier to pull out. But for now, we'll type in focus. And no need for N whatever that is. That's so cool. That's so cool. So we can... I got to get one of each type, right? So, like... We'll put these in. Okay, that can go into the system. So I need to take the second one out to look at that. I really like this setup. So if I search focus in here myself, there isn't like another one that I've forgotten about that's just been stored in there. I know we'll unlock more later, so that's the thing. Right, so now we have the means to see what's in our system, right? And then take them out and top this thing up. But we want to, basically we want to see these on there as well. So let's go ahead and actually attach that into this filter. They don't need to be in a separate one. I think, does it also determine the direction they're stored or displayed in? Will plate appear? No, it puts it the other way around. Okay. I think I would also sort these around that way. So when I first open it, I see the focus, then the faceted. This is cool. I like this. We are learning the different ways we can do things in the pack. This is all going to go into there now. And then we can search through that another point in time. So we do want one more of those. How has the stream been, says Too Much Luke? It's been really good. We've just been cracking on with some projects here. It's been a lot of fun. This is where I think what I'm going to do... let's go ahead and take out an unidentified... Oh, how do I, like, not select... There you go, you have to click it to click off. Which icon best? I feel like the shield is really nice because the question mark ends up being inside of it. Now, I got a personal goal now, which is to get an Amiga one, right? Oh, do I have to put in each and every type? Like each and every type of item? I think I might. Oh, and does it separate based on... Well, let's give it a test. Okay, because will it separate based on rank? Wait, I'm going to need that back. So, do this. That thing there. What was that? Helmet. I didn't put a chest plate in. Okay, let's change this so it's always the base one. And then when we go over here and click on that tab, yep, okay. So that will need some maintenance with time. To get the unidentified gear all displayed there. If we head back over here, I feel like this probably belongs somewhere else now. Well, I say somewhere else, we know exactly where. We don't need that crafting bench. There's also an old terminal there that we no longer use. Is this thing still doing its thing? Wow, okay, that's interesting. Guess it takes a bit of time. Let's go check up on this again. So you are still unloading an extraordinary amount of items. This thing is finished. I'm going to put that back there now. Right, and it does feel to me a little bit like... Didn't we get way more unidentified gear on that run? But maybe not. Maybe that is quite a bit. Let's go ahead. Alright, so I got the backpack. I want to turn that off now. I feel like I want a light source block behind it. Like, oh yeah, click up there. Oh, that actually is a really bright block when you get a lot of them together. Oh wait, okay, it doesn't point where I thought it did. Let's go like that. Huh. Try again. Just right on top of it. Is there something else behind there? There's a block. Huh. Oh, and now you're in the way. There we go. Totally works. Get more of these blocks in the area, I think. Got a noise in the air. It's Edsa, 71 for 2 months. Thank you so much for your support, my dude. Also reminding me that I've been sat on my bum, and it's the middle of a hot day. I need to hydrate. I'm used to doing streams in the evening, so I don't drink when I'm streaming. And now it's like, oh, hang on a second. You've watched loads of Vault Hunters, but you still don't understand the Modpack basics. You probably just need to play it yourself. Like, watching only teaches you so much, right? I think a lot of people, myself included, learn better by doing. That thing's super bright there. Actually, the way it sort of jumps up in front of the screen, I'm not sure I like that. Let's put it 1 block over. In fact, yeah, the reorienting this room is going to go a long way. Oh, yeah, there's that. We'll put you here. Oh, you're the wrong one. So I want you on the next slot over. Okay, hopefully I didn't lose anything there. Doesn't look like it. I thought I would have more plate though. Right, I think what I want... I have stairs. I do. Do I have slabs? I also do. I think I'm going to put that there. This here. It's actually a different colour, isn't it? That's spruce. We could totally fit some spruce into this area. Why not? Give me one reason why I shouldn't. That little bit of colour variance, I think, will just be so nice because it's quite soft. They actually fit together extremely well. That's a no-brainer. No-brainer building. Whoops. Whoops again. Yeah, that totally works. Then we need... Okay, we probably want a stair at the end here then. And then we want some bars. Yeah, they're called bar panels. Just like that. We could eventually expand into that area if we need it. Okay, and then I think I want to swap those around. That's feeling a lot nicer in here now, and then eventually we need to modify this. But for now we'll store these, we'll leave those items in there. We've done quite a lot of this spot. I feel like that might be a little too bright. What are the names? Wouldn't it be cool if you could search for block by properties? Like having a block property tag where it's like emits light, and then just being able to search for that would be amazing. Magma, says Lucro. The texture is a little off for the room. Well, it kind of matches the floor. I feel like you just want something like that a little... I know what block. I know what block. I've been waiting for an excuse to use this. Well, actually, it might not fit in. Let's see. I actually think that's super cool. That's super cool there. That totally works. Right. So we've got our unidentified gear, faceted, different focuses will appear in here after a run. So that's some brilliant organization that's going to save us some time. We probably need to do that for the catalyst stuff over at the next station. So like over there, when we do our catalyst stuff, what do we search for? Catalyst fragments, dreamstone, although when you start doing the crafting, it doesn't really matter. So this is this a crafting terminal? It's not. Because I make this, and I'll want to make it here. So this could do with being a crafting terminal, but I kind of don't want to make that upgrade. So it might be a good idea just to put those on a little filter with the mystical essence. Huh. Okay, I like this. This is an interesting way to do organisation. Let's go and get our sugarcane and make a few more of those. And then, yeah, we want to make filters again. So we know that we need 2 of these for the time being. Oh, search by using #light might be a way. No, that doesn't work, my dude. Oh, apparently I can use JEI to configure my filters. Meaning if I come back to this one... See, I'm old school. Back when I used to play, you couldn't do this. Wow. Wow, that's good. Now we've done shield. Then there's 3 different... Do I put every type in? I think I'm just going to drag every type of idol over as well. Then we've got magnets. Whatever the heck that... Oh, treasure key. No, wands. Now everything's in there. Nice. That is very nice. Yeah, so the thing that I didn't do, which I was supposed to do just a second ago, and this means we might need to like bookmark less stuff if we use these filters more, but if I do that, and then take out the 4 ingredients, which is, like, if we had a crafting grid, this is unnecessary. So we do that. I think we want the MBT to match, but we could probably turn it off just in case. So when I put that up here, this also shows us like how many materials like we have. So before we make the thing, we can kind of see how we're doing. That might actually be way better than you realize, to be able to have little tabs for stuff you craft, but like give you an idea of how many resources you have. Because we constantly go and craft stuff and then not know how it's like impacting our game that much. Oh, that feels good. Just stand up on that little thing and now it's like at the right height. What do you think about that idea, peeps? Okay, the next one will be for regular catalysts, which is a very simple one. So what happens when I do that, if I just leave it like so? Does it default? It doesn't create a tab. Ah. Now we've got a tab for that. And there they are. That's a really cool way of doing it. That is an unusual terminal. Is it a crafting terminal? This isn't a crafting terminal, but we have a crafting terminal. You can also have filters in filters. Right, yeah. Okay then. Look at how much soul stuff we got, by the way. All of that needs to get thrown at myself so I can pick it up. Oh, it's still coming through as well, I think. Yep, it's still coming through. Maybe that means, like, when you get further into this game, you might want, like, an array of these instead of just one chugging away on its own. Boom. Okay. Let's look at the status of our catalysts here. So, we had an idea to go with wooden on our next run. And we have 1 wooden. So we need to make some more of these. Which is what this is for. So we would come in here, grab that. If it were a crafting terminal, we could make it straight away and find out that we had exactly enough for 5, or I could have done the math. So now I know that we need 5 of these, right? And we've clearly got the resources for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we just dump that into here. Dump those in. Scrap can go back in there. It is wooden. We're gonna have 50% wooden. Extended time if we wanted it. That only extends by 1 minute, which is, I think, is quite a lot for a random negative. At least it looks like it to me. Wealthy and extended. So we can do a 50% wooden run next. But we've got to get these resources together: prismarine, bricks, some form of terracotta, I think, and honey. Right, so we need some bottles. So we need some glass. Let's see how many bees we got up top, right? Apparently I can re-roll them. Re-roll the crystal? I didn't know that was a thing. How many bees do we have? 6? Dang it, I haven't got a flower farm, have I? That's all I got. I need a flower farm of all things. If I get that thrown in my face again. Now we got 8. 3. That's it. Gathering pollen in 20 seconds. We can hang out for 20 seconds. Chad says sunflowers and bone meal. Oh, yeah. You can re-roll the catalysts, not the crystals. Oh! So I don't have to make more catalysts. I can just keep making more of those things. Interesting. Interesting. Because there's some of them I'm probably not going to use. We could try it. Let's do a little bit of that. Let's do like another 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Poppies from the iron farm. Very good. Very good. Good suggestion. I wonder if modular routers could automate this little part here, you know. Right, honey level 1. Yeah. So it only let me take out 1. Can I only ever get 1 honey bottle at a time from here? Because if that's so, that don't seem so good. Unless the count of bees actually increases or decreases the amount of time it takes for the pollen level to go up. So I can breed again in a minute. I don't know if that changed the pollen, but let's see if it goes down from 20 seconds. You can auto feed animals using a modular router, says Dia. And I can probably automate the honey collection as well, right? Yeah, it's gone down to 13 seconds, so I think we want to do that. Okay, let's see. Do we have any spare modular routers? We have 1. Now, when it comes to the upgrades, we're going to need... not a breaker module, some sort of player interaction type thing. Pick up delay augment. Just, I don't know why I'm reading that one out loud. I need to look at them one by one. Activator module could be it. Activator, okay. That's, okay, that's actually good. Oh, I love that recipe. Hallelujah. In vanilla, please. Okay, we can do that without, you know, chewing into some resources that are, air quotes, tricky or something. I don't know. You know what I mean. The chromatic stuff, right? We're being choked a little bit. Okay, so we'll breed you up again. And now your pollen time has gone down again. So over here, an activator module. Do I have to do anything with this before though? Like, here we go. Front. Action, right click. Are you going to right click with a poppy? I think it is. What if I also put bottles in there? Well, we'll do it one step at a time. So I think it now needs items in the buffer. Right. Breed in 50 seconds, but we can get more honey. Only 1 bottle. So we're trying to increase the rate at which we can pick out. Gathering pollen in 1 second. Oh, wow. It's really fast now. But we still want to breed them more. Huh. I wonder if this thing had, like, stack right-click as well. I don't know how it's going to interact with its own buffer of items here. And I'm not sure if a hopper would fill it up. Anyway, we're about to find out. So, Jemin, resubscribing for 19 months. Hi X, my first year of uni started last week, so I had a very busy week. I can imagine, my dude, I can imagine. But there's no more breeding cooldown at this point, so that's not doing the trick, is it? Redstone mode always. Yeah, time to relax for now. Thank you for your support, my dude. Best of luck with uni. Hope it goes well for you. Oh, apparently I put this on blacklist. Right, okay, now it's on whitelist. Hey, it did as much as we needed it to do. Let's go grab a hopper and see if we can avoid using another module. That's copper, not hopper. So if I put that in on top. Yes, that's what I like to see. Okay. And then up there we'll put a barrel. In fact, I could, you know, maybe put an exporter up there at some point. We'll see. We'll see where we get with this. I would like to decorate that area a little bit more soon. I feel like we've got a base decoration stream coming on. No, I don't want an exporter. I want my poppies, though. So we probably want to put our iron farm now into the system so the poppies automatically go over there. Speaking of which, might as well take all of them. And I needed a barrel. We have a barrel. That's wonderful. So yeah, in 30 seconds it's going to go up again. Now the next thing though is like we also want it to do honey bowls. So let's go ahead and change this now. So what happens when we click on it with a bottle, right? Is it the same module? So we're at 57. It just clicked it. No, wait, it has to get all the way to level 5. It totally just... Where did the item go? Where did the item go? Where did it go, bro? Where'd that bottle go? Does anyone have a hunch? You're saying in my inventory. Ah, I looked into my backpack, but it was turned off. So my magnet is picking it up. Right. So if my magnet is off, which we want to conduct a test. Okay, it's about to get there. Just pops out. Cool. Very cool. Now, if I wanted to alternate between what it was using, we would need a bigger buffer. Is there a buffer upgrade? Probably not. So I think we need 2 activator modules. Basically. Okay then. Yeah, it's all poppies now. So one of these is going to have to get moved, and we're going to need a second module. Right, so that will cost us chromatic steel, which I do not think. Nope, we got some out of a crate, remember? I think I'm going to sink it into this, because that's a cool little thing to have automated. Oh yeah, and then that takes some as well. Of course it does. At least we get 2 out of that recipe. And so we want the same thing, but we need a vacuum hopper, and that costs Pog. Maybe we put a hopper underneath the block to pick it up. I think that's probably what we're going to do. So let's get another activator module. Very good. Echo Star and Lacquers claim honey production only increases up to 16 bees. Anything more is just bigger bee visually. Oh, okay. We can always scale the pens then, can't we? And have a bunch of them in a row. Although that means more modules. So maybe this thing just passively ticks away now. I think I'm going to try and avoid doing too much redecoration over here for the time being. Let's get rid of our magnet for a second. I just want that to pick up the honey bottles, right? So this does its thing. Let's put our next modular out. I mean, does it face downwards? I don't think it does. It just sits there. So this one will have the bottles. So we need to put that on whitelist mode with a bottle and tell it to go downwards. Put the bottles in the yeah, it's already done it, and that's ended up in there. So that's all we need for that bit. I'm going to get one more hibbity hoobity hopper, and we're going to leave it looking ugly for now and redecorate at another point in time. And oh yeah, we need loads more glass bottles, I guess. So we're looking pretty good on that front. Alright, that'll do. In fact, we don't really want to put in more than this thing can hold, and it only stacks into 16, so like, kind of actually only need that much in there for now. Right, as for the poppies, yeah, we've got a few more. This thing eventually needs to be hooked up into our system down below. Yeah, a little bit of good old automation starting to come together. I like it. Alright, so we're going to put all of that stuff back in there. We're done with that little job now. We've actually got our 10 bottles exactly, which is great. So let's go put those on the altar. SP420, the new decked out, is not available yet. I'm going to be playing it later today. So that's why I'm not streaming this evening, because I'll be playing decked out instead. When Tango said Saturday morning, I really put it in my head as like morning my time. I was like, I'm going to get up and be there first thing. And then it was like, oh, wait a minute. Tango lives in a different country, X. You silly goose. You know? Right, do we have actual brick? Or do we have to smelt clay? Let's smelt with the clay. Since I'm impatient, I'm going to try and speed up the process a bit. Prismarine! That's the next one. Cool. What went into my backpack as well? Nothing. I'm going to turn that pickup back on. Right, so we can re-roll some of these now. I also have ones that apparently I never did, so... Honestly, extended kind of feels like it's not worth it for 1 minute. And I'm probably unlikely to go with wealthy, so let's just do a wealthy for now since I've not used an extended. Oh, no, you can't re-roll. Who was telling me you could re-roll? Don't know what you're talking about, mate. Don't know what you're talking about. Wooden! Hey, that's what we want. Gilded! That's not bad. Living! Also good. Wow, we just got like a nice little variety. So yeah, we're going to put those onto this thing. Dang. Oh yeah, the export is automatic now. I forgot. We should be able to see if our bricks are here. They are here. Oh wait. Yeah, thought so. Okay. Press yield button. I feel like maybe I've actually turned that on too soon. Right, we got a level... Do you know what I just remembered? I just remembered too late. Okay, I'm going to make a filter again. I literally remembered a second too late. What is wrong with my brain, eh? What is wrong with that brain of mine? Okay, apparently I had a stack of chests lying around, so there you go. Let's do that, and then let's go burger, right? I can also drag everything out from the MBT, so if I can do that, let's get the mega cheeseburger over here. I'm going to call the tab Burger Boy. Let's then put in all the ingredients. Okay, and that doesn't include the chili or the ketchup. And apparently I forgot the patty. Golden burger. Ooh. How'd you get those? Alright, that'll do. That'll do. Yeah, I don't know if this one will stay here, but it's going here for now. So when these things are inside, we get to see how many burgers we can make. I still got to sort of type it over here, though. Maybe that's a little bit useless, because I still got to put it in over on this side, right? Would that be enough to push me over the edge? Oh, it's going to be close, isn't it? It could have been a level 60 Volt X. It could have been a level 60, but I could actually just go make another crystal and then put the modifier. Okay, it can be. Before you called me a derp, I'm using that brain smart. Oh, if I see a derp emote in my chat right now. We're going to be seeing a fiend. This is the one that I want to learn. As for our expertise, this stuff, what have I been getting into? What's been... I feel like Unbreakable's a nice passive. We've just literally been doing more of that. Getting that up to 60% would be pretty dope. It's becoming more relevant now as well. Yet to see that one become a problem. Honestly, I just feel like we could probably go for most of these. It's just the Divine one I probably picked. Shall I put that on as well? Or is that for when you forge it, not for when you roll it? I really feel like it just makes sense to pick Infuser, since we've literally just been doing that. So, I'll do that. There we go. Let's not think about it for too long. Then I'll probably focus on Mystic. That's probably going to be... I'm pretty much wearing a trinket all the time at the moment. I'm getting my head around this game. I'm starting to see where it becomes more and more relevant stuff. Why has that got a 1 there, by the way? Like... Complete a Velora altar for a chance to gain a favour with a Velora. Did I complete 2 altars in the last run, and now I've just noticed that that's the thing here? Huh. Keep an eye out on that. Learning things all the time at the moment. Right. Is this done? It absolutely is. Let's take it back. Drop it off up here. Let's go make another Vault Crystal. Let's find out what this one's about. You're going to get me to build another farm? There's not even a thing in it. Not even a thing in it. Blaze rods, dripstone, lily pads. Oh dear. Okay, let's take care of dripstone. I think that goes into one of the backpacks, doesn't it? I know I've got plenty of... Oh, no, I've been using it. I've been running out. Ah. Is there a big step up when we get to level 60 in the vault? Lily pads are the worst, says Joe Mamas. Luxie says fishing for lily pads. Can I do that with a modular router? Can I, oh, that's a lot of recipes. Can a modular router fish? Boat ride at swamp. I literally pictured going in a boat ride, my dude. I literally pictured the same thing. Let's type fishing and create a fishing rod. Then let's go to our modular router. Let's click that off as well. Then, do we want an activator? I think we might. You know what? It's a little more complicated than just right-clicking, isn't it? You know what? I don't think it would work. To increase the god's favour, you need to complete an altar that gives you a buff and complete the next vault. Still not sure I understand quite how that works. I'm gonna skip the level 60 thing, as it looks like we've got a bit of a grind in front of us. And I fancy running a vault right now. What are we up to? 366, not too many. Now, let's get this crystal in shape. We've got more things to do before we go. So these are all wooden with random negatives. Instability 10. Instability 20. And look at that, we've got all 3 on. And only 1 random negative. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right. Wait, fishing rod icon? Bottom of GUI? Fast pickup augment. Now that is not a fishing addition, but the use of the fishing icon, the fishing rod icon, kind of makes you think maybe, you know, maybe. Anyway, peeps, there's 620 of you hanging out here today. If you haven't hit that follow button, be sure to do so. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. We're about to run our next vault. It's going to be a blast. Right, and how does this work? Okay, so you got to shift click all over the place. So after a run, we can do this. Pull out all of our items. Then we can click on that, get them instantly sorted out. We didn't have any axes, so now we do some yield comparison. Here's the thing. If it's rust, if it's like basic level, it's probably not going to have a crazy stat that we're after. So the scrappy stuff can just go straight in here. Again, not seeing the stats we want. 27 mana, 59. It's close, but it's not going to compete with anything else. Yeah, again, not competing. Right, then we've got a common. I think I'll go through the scrappy ones first. Like, look at that. 39 mana. High regen, but I want that item rarity at the moment. If I really needed more mana, and we just put Ethereal on the Javelin, so I probably don't. Those are some nice base stats, though. I guess if it rolled a crazy prefix, it might be... It might be in... Where are we going? Over here? No, we want that one. 6 health? I mean, it's pretty... It's alright. I'm gonna scrap it. Okay, here's another scrappy. There's a shield. Sword. Shocking hit. I don't think that really works for us. Even though it's a legendary roll. Yeah, these are just not good rolls, really. This one looks a little more interesting. Doesn't have the mana stat. Does have... I think if you re-rolled that item, you might get closer to what we're after. Okay, scrappy. Okay, the item rarity is kind of close. But it's really not doing anything. Okay, block chance, nowhere near. Massive attack damage. But we want the chaining attack, don't we? Wait, it's showing me one different. Hang on. What? This is so confusing. That's the one that I've got equipped. Anyway, let's get rid of that. Get rid of this. And get rid of all of it, basically. So, yeah. I like the block chance on that. I like that. Let's see what that empty suffix is. Item rarity? I mean, that competes with what we've got. Trap disarm chance is similar to poison avoidance. It's really just that block chance that's enticing, and then we would sacrifice mana. It doesn't really scale, but I'm always curious to see. So this one here, it kind of struck me as like if you re-rolled everything, right? But you need those base stats to be better. Which one re-rolls base stats? Reforge all implicits, right? Now it's got a block chance, which I could trade for mana. But really what I want is for it to roll high on mana. So I don't think this is worth it right now. I'm just kind of attuning myself to the process. So now that that's comparable, if the prefixes, let's re-roll all the prefixes and suffixes. See, now if they had something interesting pop up, then it might be worth rolling with. Poison avoidance? 6 armor's pretty good. I mean, it can effectively get some good competing stats. Let's get that empty one there on it. That's pretty crazy for mana regen, right? And you get that resistance. See, I could swap that. What do you think, chat? Would you go for that? I mean, I'm not going to because I like the item rarity, but if that item quantity reroll was better, then that would be quite tempting. We'd sacrifice a little bit of health. Can I like replace it then with item quantity at a higher level? Now it has to be open, doesn't it? Item quantity would give you more carbon, exactly. Something you're saying definitely swap. Interesting. Oh, I'm getting my stations muddled up here. So what about removing a random modifier? Do that. And look what one it removes. Wow, that's some luck. That's some luck. Okay, we just gambled. Playing the way I don't like to. So now we can force a higher item. Okay, I think we're going with that. I think we're going with that. Gold is not on here. Let's make sure gold is on there. I've just noticed I've only got 300. That feels kind of low. Maybe I need to be hitting up the gold more. I've been kind of ignoring it, but now we're starting to spend more. Oh, also our plate is low. Let's just grab a bunch of that. And then I need to take out those ones, I think. And now we can force it to have item rarity. So we've made some comparable things there. Did I just do the idiot thing again where I click on it and then click off? Oh, I can't get that highest level. Oh well. Go with that. 12%. Nice. Nice. Wait, I was going for quantity. Was quantity an option? And did I click rarity by mistake just because they're both item? Oh, it was. Oh, I'm a Wally. Can I replace it? I think I can. I think I can replace it. So now when we go over here, so I can actually roll item quantity, which is what I wanted, not item rarity. But 12% is a high roll. 7? Ah! Could have been better. So it's rarity for quantity. I'm good with that. Oh yeah, let's go put the enchants. Alright, so now that thing's kind of like over here. I think I'll leave it there for the time being. So another thing we could put on our tab is actually emeralds, right? Since we use that over here. And maybe XP bottles as well. So that keeps us better organized, essentially. So now, what you saw over to the side, this is more like a little bit of detail, basically. Got a few of those things just there on display. And now in here, we get to see all of what we have available for us to spend. So we've made ourselves a more applicable piece of gear here. Right, I want to grab some armor stands, which I know I don't have. Okay, it sticks. Do you know what? Around the corner. You can go on the VH website and check what the next tier of armor damage is changing. I probably could. I'm going to stay on here though, so you can see what I'm doing. Let's go put a couple of these over here. So like when we take off like a piece of armor and swap it, let's keep it over here. Wait, was that the one we took off? Did I never enchanted it, right? I must have missed that. Yeah, I totally missed that. Okay. Now, what was interesting about the head one was something. I don't know what it was. It might be that lucky hit chance is better than crit resist. Then we can keep our increased attack damage relatively good. But those suffixes really beat that. I'm not going to roll that one. Oh, there you go. That was our block chance one. So that's the one that was over here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and scrap the last two pieces. So my takeaway from all of what we just done is that that's the right process, but we probably need to wait until we've found a really good piece of armor. Like, you need to, I think you need to wait for these Omega ones, wherever they are. I don't actually have one equipped. That's what I think you got to wait for, and then really make the most of them through reforging. Like, we've got an Omega here, and like reforging that might be better. But if we look at why we swapped this, it's because we have quite similar stats on this epic, but it's the item quantity and rarity that mean we go for that one. Okay, so let's go put some stuff on you. And maybe a shield over there. Or a sword. Yeah, we're not going to use these ones. I just like those strong attack damages. There might be a strategy later on where that becomes useful. Can I put a... Yeah, I can put that on you. You can have a wand. Oh god, that looks so cool. You know, we should get Cleo on here and give her these new fancy items and just be like, do some magic, Cleo. Do some of that magic you're known for. Right, yeah, so in this little room, there's still a few more things to be done. We need to kind of redo this at some point. But the area now is looking much nicer. We should probably hang some things on the wall behind us too. So that is us going through a very long-winded run of all the things we do after a run, just because we had to do some farming and set some stuff up in between. Okay, we need a place to store our knowledge stars. This was what I thought of earlier, this block. Okay, I'm going to put it on top of the shulker box just for now. Like, it only stores 1, but dang, it looks cool. And now I can't open that. And then we got that little backpack. Cool, I think we're good to do our run, peeps. Chat, anything you want to say before we do a run? Let's talk. Let's convene. Yeah, I've got a few other things over here that needed sorting out. Old gear and stuff. So we do need some more chests and organisation, but we got this side looking way more interesting. Put the shulkers sideways. It's not being used. It's just, you know, what I could do is now put it away because there's nothing in it, and just look for a more interesting block. Like I held on to these. Like, I don't think this looks really nice as a building block, but I might. I mean, it does. It doesn't quite suit our base, I think. Like I held on to those when I could be turning them into soul shards. I'm not sure how I feel about that one, but like we might use it in building for a room. But that lines up nicely with the texture on top, so that's cool. Do you have another lost bounty? With all the time that we've spent, we might get another one over here. We do. I don't have a lost bounty. Right, zombie brain or ripped page. Aren't those both scavenger ones, right? Wealthy modifier. The lemon's kind of cool. Say getting that knowledge shard is always nice. That's probably an easier one then, based on the XP and rewards. Let's re-roll the harder one. And that's the same as this one. Benetite, that's way more common. Okay, so I like the rewards. I will take that one. So we are due a mining run. We don't have to do it on our next run because we are still being bottlenecked by carbon. I now realise that some of this stuff has to absolutely go in the room that we were just in a moment ago, right? I'm sorry, I got to take a quick detour. We need to put in a crown. We need to put in... Didn't one of them already have a helmet? That shield looks nicer than the other one. Got to make our base feel like home, you know? Oh, that's... Okay, that just looks so derpy. You're going to get changed out later on, I know it. Right, what if I click on you with a shield? It'll swap. That's much better. You definitely look like the derpy guy. Oh, look, it's in the other arm. So you can hold a sword. Okay. What I want to grab is an item frame. 3 of them, to be precise. We don't have the IF Invisible Data Pack on here, I don't think. But does it look okay like that? I'm not sure it does. I like that they're there, though. Could probably actually use just a vanilla command to make them invisible. Right. Bam. Time to get into this vault. Time to get into it. So what do we need? On our hotbar, bucket of water. We need that tool instead of this one. We've got some boots up here. So why did I swap that out? That was mana regen for item rarity. We just managed to get back a little bit of the mana stuff. Potion needs to go on the hotbar. There's one more item that needs to be down here. It's that. That is our hotbar configured. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? This run is all about wooden chests because we have the wooden chest modifier. We cannot get distracted by other goals and means, okay? Help me find those wooden chests, peeps. Oh wait, do you know what I didn't do earlier? I didn't hydrate. I just felt it all of a sudden. I was like, dang, I need to hydrate. At some point, since you started, you got a favour from an altar, then completed the next vault, so you got a permanent buff from that god. Right, it's a permanent buff. Oh my god. Yeah, like, I really want to know more about this now. It says a favour will grant a buff in the subsequent vault. Completing the objective in said vault will grant a reputation point, which slowly increases the power of the buffs. I feel like that could be permanent. Not sure. I need to know how to keep track of that. I think if I understand it, you do a Tenos vault, and then in your following run, if you complete the objective, you then get the permanent buff, right? Modpack has glass item frames that are invisible, by the way. Oh, cool. Awesome. Right. Also, Ornate has carbon as well. Let's go in. Second run of the stream. It's a scavenger hunt. Okay. South be home. And we are ready for a run, homies. I think it's lagging. Oh, lag spikes. Lag spikes of doom. Get javelined. Get javelined again. Oh, no, no, no. None of that. Nope. Stop. I don't like it. I do not approve. Oh my god, there's more of you now. Uh-oh. Oh, the tortoise is coming to wreck me. Yeesh. Bad decisions were made. I feel like my chaining effect is just not quite as effective on these guys. They're sort of slow though, so... Hey, tortoise. Chill out, man. Chill out, my homie. Right, stay back. Do they hurt me, the little ones? They don't in vanilla. Dude, this thing, I think it has picking on it. And you accidentally mine blocks sometimes, which I realise is really quite bad. Because it's going to wear it out a lot quicker. But hey, we are getting our wooden chest straight off the bat. Is there a secondary objective? I don't think there was. It really was just get these, right? Get these sorted out. Bam. 17 raw, 26 raw carbon. I like it. All the carbon, please. Just not in our atmosphere. Oh, look, I made a joke about global warming. Oh, so funny. Probably not really. Okay, and we get some coinage. Also, I am. Let me think for a second. How does this work? Open inventory. Open that. Aha! We got books, we got ripped pages. I totally should have taken that ripped page thing, right? Neither of those are the ones that we need up the top though, so that's fine. Right, I think I'm going to head on over here. This is wooden. This is what we want. Dude, I'm hitting you not with my sword. That's why I'm doing so terrible. Was I doing that earlier? Was I using this tool instead of my... Oh my god, I probably was. Total Egypt. Total Egypt. Just can't think straight, can I? Does anyone remember? Was I like fighting them that entire time with the wrong tool? Oh, I must have been. Look at that. That's more like... Oh, gosh. Oh. Oh, do you know what I've just realised? Y'all are a bunch of derps. You're watching an idiot play Minecraft. Bad life decision. That's what you just made. Oh, don't blame it on me. No. That's all on you, peeps. Yeesh. Right. Got a strong one. This feels really quite easy, this run. Hi, little tortoise. Oh, menacing. Wait, am I doing it again? No. Looks like the chaining effect wasn't working. Come on. There we go. No! I wanted that potion avoidance to work. What's this? Regenerates all your health. Go on then. Death cap. Death to death cap. Oh, what's hitting me? It's entertaining, says J Mummers. I like your attitude. I like your attitude. Are you still looking for dungeon mobs? No, we've moved on to ores, but we're not doing an ore run. I love mining the ores, and in some point in the future I'll do an ore run. Now, when I saw that it gave me scavenger quests, I didn't like them because I thought, what if we don't get a scavenger run? But maybe it knows that my next one is scavenger, which is why it offered it to me. Either way, they feel quite rare, so like I don't really want them to, like... You know, I don't want to go ages without a scavenger run and have my bounties sort of filled up with them, is my thinking. My god, there are so many wooden chests. It's like we modified it or something. I hear more getting activated. Oh! Don't mind if I do. Not so sure about that though. Oh look, see? Ores. Exact. Benatite. I bet there's some benatite over there. Oh, I want to mine them. No. No. Get somewhere else, X. Don't get distracted. Oh my gosh. I wanted to mine the ores so bad. Uh-oh, we got Death Cap in his house. And his tortoise friend, R.I.P. Another one. See, I love that we attack this guy and it just wrecks everyone else in the process. That's why I like chaining. Woo! Those blue crystals are mighty tempting to pick up. Whew. Oh my god, there's so many! I am quite curious to see how many carbon we get when we get back. I reckon maybe over 1,000 at this rate. Okay, time for some crystal gathering. Don't blame me, I've got a problem. I love the crystals. That's why Iskall put them in the pack, to distract. Distract the player. With all the pretty shiny blocks. Right, let's keep moving. Keep it moving and grooving. Do you know what I've got to do? Oh, I got to mine some! I don't actually see... Oh, wait, there we go. There is some Benny here. Benny got to get mined. Oh, I'm so bad. This wasn't the point. Right, I only took a few, but there's these here, so... Right, on to the next one. We had our fun. Time to move on. I cannot pass up the ore P-O-I-O-O either. Someone in chat saying there. Oh, wait, which way was home? South. Yeah, okay, no. That's okay. I looked at the minimap and it kind of felt wrong the way I was going. It's funny how, like, you run around in a little world and you sort of still keep a sense of, like, what direction to go in. But when I came out there, I was kind of like, oh, wait, have I actually remembered this correctly or not? Oh, there's more ore! Why are you doing this to me, man? Okay, let's activate everything. Because these lot are nice and peaceful, aren't they? I didn't even have to attack them, they just got wrecked. They just got wrecked. Oh, dang. That is a ridiculous amount of wooden chests. I can't even tell you how many that was. Didn't have time to count. Alright, fellas, calm down. I'll mine the ore. I know you want me to mine the ore. Ah! Oh, I'm hopelessly addicted. I said I wouldn't, but here I am again, man. Getting another fix. Oh no, I should have silk touched that one. Some of those needed silk touching. That project just came back into focus. So I felt like nothing got activated when we came up here. Maybe this isn't even a spot, it's just like, it's just putting wooden chests everywhere. That was a fun little spot. Now let's go up to the top. 3 times wooden chests would do it. It would seem so, wouldn't it? It would seem so. Oh, look, there's a pylon. Give me 5 minutes, man. Okay, 6 for 2. I'll take that. Oh, there's nothing up here? Fair enough. On to the next one. See, look, we're heading north. What do we got here? Let's go down below. Ah! Oh, again! No! Don't get distracted. Oh my god! You're a freak! Oh, what was that? Yeesh! That guy looked kind of adorable if he weren't terrifying. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! This is how X gets distracted! This is not the purpose of this run. Let me restate it. This is not the purpose of this run. Oh. Okay. We got a Larry. We got a Larry. Oh, the oars. The oars. Ah! Tortoise in my face. I'm hopeless, I know. Hey! Did we go up to the top of this room? I think I didn't really see a way up straight away, and now I do. Big bunny boy, y'all are calling it. It was a big old... It was a freaky looking bunny, that's for sure. Yeah, come this way. Ah! Painful. I feel like there's just 2 points of interest up here. Well, Now that we've got you activated, kill all your friends at the same time. I know how this works. Yeah. I'm not supposed to mind the ores. Oh, Silk Touch. But here I am doing it anyway. At least let's Silk Touch that one. That was pretty good. Oh, this was ore as well. Okay, I am not sure. I don't think I've gotten that one. I'll take that. And then everything else. I'm hopelessly addicted. Okay, there's another one I want to Silk Touch. Get out of here. This room's bad for my health. Or, sorry, bad for my objective. Let's go north. 15 minutes remain. How are we doing on that old scavenge? Because I think I'm nowhere near completing it, am I? If you disagree with my assessment, let me know, because I'm trying to do it at a glance so I don't take too long. That is obviously not our goal. And also, I don't want to submit anything unless we're going to win, because we can recycle all of that gear when we get back. Got a pottery shard. Is that a new thing? Oh wait, that's a scavenger thing, isn't it? Hey! I hear friends. Where are they? Oh, there's lots of friends. Oh, there's friends there. Oh my god, there's so many friends. Let's get all the friends together and have a party. That is a heck of a lot of stuff, by the way. It's now chasing us down here. And this will be the last of them. Here they come. I'm in a corner. It's not a good idea. Right, now all my chaining can really do its thing. We've got a crowd. Oh, they're hitting me a lot. Right, see how that took care of itself? See how the crowd got wrecked? That's why we get them in a crowd. Ornate. My mate's ornate. Is there another one here? Oh. Hi. You missed out on all the fun. Chance of doing the scavenging wooden is pretty low / impossible at this point. That makes a lot of sense, right? Like, the items are in different types of chests, basically. I'll take that. Oh! Oh, the rude! The rudeness! Oh! There's a fella. There's a fella. Oh, I think I accidentally mined a bunch of stuff. Right, now we get to run around and collect all of this. Is it me or is this just one up there? It's just one. Okay, that's that. I can't remember if we did the top in this room. I don't think we did. I think we came straight down and it was crazy down there. Hey, a pylon, what is it? Grants regeneration for 2 minutes. Right, I want to go to that one over there, but my jump ability isn't quite back yet. Okay, now it is. Woo! Oh, these guys can be a bit mean, and there's 3 of them. Oh, they're dead. That was way quicker than I thought it would be. Got a ripped page there. Yeah, that stuff's just going to become soul shot. I'm going to have to ignore that. I think I'm going to bounce to the next... Actually, let's start heading back. So, north, let's go east, and then take another right-hand turn, so we're heading south. Yeah, because we want to make some... You know, some movement in that direction, essentially. I'm going to go up top first. It kind of feels like there's not much going on up there. Nice. Cleared them out quick. Why are tortoises so fast? It doesn't make any sense. 100% with you on that one. It doesn't make sense, does it? Oh, that's the wrong type of door. Actually, I'm not sure it would be the right type of door. We don't need the dungeon anymore, do we? Hello! Death caps! Oh, they're throwing things at me. Oh, there's another one. I came here for the pylon, by the way. Fill up. Just leave it be. Which is 100% durability damage reduced for 2 minutes. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Does that mean I can, like, tear through terrain with my tool if I wanted to and it not take... Oh, 2 in 1. 2 in 1. Rarity. Nice. Let's select the tool. See, like that. That won't wreck my durability now, will it? I hope. I understood that. Dude, that guy looked advanced. What are you doing down there? It's like you got a fanny pack on. Oh! Take that. Ugh! Oh my god! Let's run past them. They slowing me down. Who remembers what way we head after this room? I think it was south, right? Don't think we went up though. Nope, no, 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 no. Need a block. I hear noises. Oh, it's the cursed bunny! Oh my god! Oh my god! I love it. I want to capture one and put it in my base. Dude, we need a way to capture these incredible mobs from this pack and like create like a trophy room for them. I wonder if you can push them into like the portal back at the beginning. That's an experiment we got to try at some point in time. Can we bring a Vault Hunter mob into the overworld? That would be so cool if we could. Are we going east again? No, south. South is the turn so that we're heading back. Yeah, that makes sense. Bunny fungus. Easter bunny gone wrong. Yeah, definitely gone wrong. Like a horror show bunny. What's up here, man? It's very peaceful. We're exploring a lot. Here we go. That's more like it. Yeah, keep activating. Death cap. And your friends. Or not. Got him. I just had a crazy idea, right? If these wooden chests were like super easy to craft, and you could make a bunch of them, and then put them on your hotbar so you place them before you mine them, might sound stupid. If that, now that I'm saying it, it does sound a bit long-winded, but like, then you vein mine all of them together quicker. Ah, fell down. Okay, I think I'm just gonna keep going down. Hello, activate. Activate. Oh, there's so many chests. We want them all. And these ones. Yes, please. Any more? I think I see some over here. We got some speedy tortoises. Get dead. Get dead again. Keep attacking him. And you attack everyone. Right, that's kind of good. Cleared it all out. Now it's time to get the loot. Oh, got you to deal with now. Oh, hello. Some of y'all got trapped. Oh, what's that room? 6 minutes remain. This feels like a good room to drop in on. There's so many of these. Not today, mate. Not today. Oh, this is going to be like living or something? Yeah. What's going on here? Oh, there's more of you coming, I see. I like this bloodstone stuff. That looks like a taker. Hey, stronghold box. Ugh. Let's get out of here. Up this area. What mod pack am I playing? We're playing Vault Hunters. It is an amazing mod pack made by Iscal85 of the Hermitcraft server. I've had an absolute blast playing it. It is essentially, in a ways, what I've always wanted modded Minecraft to be. Actually, no. What I'm saying doesn't make any sense. I think. Okay, here's how I say what I want to say properly. It feels to me it's like what modded Minecraft never realized it was. A lot of modded Minecraft just seems to inject a different type of play style right into the heart of the vanilla game, which is really like, it just makes stuff like playing actual Minecraft and having that balance just not make much sense. What Iscal's done is embraced like the modded puts in that different experience, and then he's forged his own kind of like game / experience inside of Minecraft, and it's really complementary. So like, so much of the game is running through the vaults, right, and making decisions and gearing up, creating priorities and objectives for your vault runs as you progress through the tech tree and all of that as you level up. But when you go back out to the Minecraft world, it's like Minecraft again, and you're using the Minecraft world to have your base and look after all of the bits and bobs from the mod pack, or from this part of it, right, from your run. It's really nice. It really gets the that experience down really well. Because so many mod packs that I've played, it's been like they're just sort of like mashing in different play styles, like different games. Like a lot of modded is just like a bunch of ideas thrown into regular Minecraft, which is, you could say what this is, but it's like this is really well thought out and turned into a game with like a lot of structure. Anyway, I've had such a blast. And then around level 50, like the game got harder, and I started to struggle a little bit, but had a chat with Iscal, like reoriented how I was playing, you know, like getting my head back into the game, and it's just been a lot of fun again once you focus on that objective. Because doing stuff like we're doing right now with this wooden chest run, that's the way you're supposed to be playing. You're supposed to be strategizing what you need to get further along in the pack. And I stopped doing that. I just kept doing run after run with like no real objective. So that kind of slowed us down, and now we're like way back on track. It's amazing like how much of a difference modifying my armor has made. Because now we're getting so many more items, we're able to do a run and then just get like on top of whatever the next thing is. So we've been playing better. Modded is also kind of overwhelming with all the mods. Yep, it's not very friendly a lot of the time, that's for sure. Oh wow, has this been activated? Okay. Let's keep moving. We've got 2 minutes. I think it's time to kind of leave, basically. Let's get this before we go. There's a lot of them here. We've earned them. Oh, look, there's a door. I don't have another key, by the way. Which reminds me, I actually been picking up key fragments, right? Just haven't done much with them. Oh, there's more! Okay, I might not have earned those, so we'll bounce. We'll bounce. Where's the way out? Hello, slimes. We are heading south. Good. Now we need to use the compass. Go 1 or 2 more rooms in this direction. Actually, probably want to turn right now. Yeah, I think we're good. We're just running out now. We're not going to grab any more stuff. That was an amazing run. Let's check the scavenger backpack as well. I don't think we got the stuff we needed. No empty jars, so no reason to consider completing that objective. We're heading in the right direction. It looks like there's 1 more room, but we have a minute remaining. Over we go. Alright. I'm thinking closer to 800 carbon, says Druid Queen. Take your guesses. Take your guesses in chat. Let's claim our XP. Is it enough? We are now level 60. Awesome. Oh no, wait. We did that with the burgers. That's why I didn't get expertise points. Right, so we did not get... Hang on a second. Whatever's in my scavenger backpack isn't actually hooked up Oh, wait. Didn't we design this thing to take it from here? Yeah. So we put that there. Now, the issue might be that it was doing the last stuff. No. The issue is there's no buffer. So all of these have to go like one item at a time before we pick that back up again. That might slow us down, and we might need to rebuild that feature. Okay. We got a guess for 100, 483. I think 800 was possibly a bit tame. Like, it might have been over 1,000, but I've not really done enough runs to know. Just intuitively, it's just a bit of a guess. Let's go see the Soul Shard table thing as well. 826 says Lord Void Raven. Very specific. I don't know that I want that. I'm going to refresh. I'd be inclined to take the black chromatic. So I will. Right, let's find out. In this one here, there is none. We shall go ahead and place that one down first. Where does it go? Just there. In this one, over 9,000. Wow. 469. Dude, I so thought we'd be close to 1,000. Wow. Let's find out if these ores get to be placed in the wall in our ore collection area. Look, we got some golden unidentified stuff. Okay, so now we plop that down on there, and all of that starts to go in. As you can see. I think I'm going to open these straight away as well. Got some other things here that can be opened. Right, let's do it. What do we get? Hey! Free traders, a stack upgrade. Awesome. Where did I want to put one of those earlier? I think I know exactly where it was. So those were the 5 things that we got. Okay. I think we wanted to put a stack upgrade all the way around the back here. So that when we get some raw stuff going in, it would be by the stack. But honestly, that stuff's going to trickle in from this point onwards. So I don't think it makes sense. We'll hold on to that. Okay, that can go in, so can that. I'll hold on to these for a second. Let's go check out this project. I didn't make a list of this, by the way. I didn't get around to that. So that is the Wu-Tide ore. Already got. Echo ore, we actually unbelievably already have. Alexander. Oh, did we basically have all of them? We had all of them. Tubium? I don't think we had Tubium, though. That's not Tubium. Tubium is there. Aha! We got 1 on that run. Tubium. In you go. 1 more collected. Not bad. One day we'll have all of them. Okay. Oh, someone's asking what time Decked Out starts. 6 PM BST, my dude. I know exactly what you're asking with that time. Right, this thing's empty. That's brilliant. So we shift-click it, put it back into here. This one's still going. It's done a good job, though, hasn't it? And then tons of this stuff is going to get turned into soul shards over here. I reckon we could upgrade this and have it so there's like multiple soul diffusers, and this thing could unload quicker. So we could probably turn that into a whole project right there. Let's write down these ideas. I feel like we're going to have some base building coming up. So we need to... where's my Vault Hunters list? Here it is. I've got things like Pickerang, smelting tools, sugarcane farm. We did Bambo. We've got to do the coca farm at some point. The ore display project has started. We've got to farm dripstone. So now for these more interesting ideas. We want to scale up our soul diffusing. Would be a cool little technical project to do over here. Rearrange this area, maybe make it look a little bit more elaborate. Got a little bit of that done too. How many more of those have I got? 603. Okay, so there's that. This is all in good shape over here. I think I would like actually a grid rather than the wireless thing. But the wireless works for now. We got this in good shape. I feel like there was something we left a little unfinished somewhere. Oh yeah, I remember. So we really want to do the villager area up top. I need to think about that and get inspired. And then obviously we've got this bee farming going on. Wow, I'll take those. Dang, that's doing its job, isn't it? So it's the bee farm, villager area, emeralds automation, and iron farm. there's a lot of stuff all in this area. I think this will be our next big basing project, will be to sort some of this stuff out. And then we got the emeralds coming in. Gonna go put those in storage. And we got the bottles coming through. Love it. Yeah, let's zap all of that into here. We're not gonna get caught out again. And we got 3 more traders. There we go in this box. Nice. So, this thing is almost finished unloading. I'm gonna help it today. I'm just gonna help it with the last of that. Take that. Cool. So, once we've done a run, you know, now getting all the items out of the system is so much easier. We come over here, we take the few things that we got, we identify them, and we have a look. So, that is basically not what we're after right now. There might be a point in the future where we want more soul chance, but I don't know if it's worth holding on to armor for things like that. I feel like soul chance is not one we're going to need. These all look like they're going to get scrapped, to be fair. Although we could save some of this stuff to go in the armor project. Yeah, I'm not feeling any of those. So this helmet over here, yeah, that's a better fit, isn't it? I'm going to scrap the magnet, and I'm going to remember that over here we have these things. So yeah, I haven't made up my mind. I think it's easy to be really, I don't know, like completionist, right? We don't need to be completionist here. I think we should strip down the ones where the style gets doubled up, like Knight and Gladiator look like they're going to be similar. So we have chest plate, leggings, and boots. We don't have, no, we do have boots. So that would be for the Gladiator. It's also a bit of a pain to like look for all of this stuff. Oh, is the Gladiator like... Did I go past the Gladiator? Oh, this is another thing I noticed. Sometimes they don't always have a full set. Or I have yet to unlock them. Does anyone know how that works? Let's have a look. So, there's 2 spaces at the ends there. 2 at the ends. I think you have to unlock them individually. No, 3 at the end. Does this mean that sometimes Gladiator is like helmet only and you won't find it anywhere else? Because I've only got a Gladiator helmet. Oh, do you know what? I've got my notes up on the screen. I can't see chat. You only unlock items by identifying them manually. Yeah. So I might not have like the rest of the Gladiator. It's interesting. Might have to wait until we get that one come through. Right, so second question. Does every set have a complete set? Like, is there top to bottom for Gladiator, top to bottom for Knight? It was one over on this side when I noticed that, like, I'd made, like, the wizard coat, but I couldn't make the wizard helmet or something. And then I was like, oh, what's that mean? Because we did just notice that the chest plate count was different over here. Like, there was one missing or one less, it looked like. But I didn't count every row. I just sort of scrolled through to the bottom. Some unlock with specific triggers, but most you get by rolling items. Interesting. It might be that I needed to roll more lower level items in order to get some of those lower level gear, because you don't get like... Well, actually, you do get scrappy knight armor and stuff coming through. Can you check in JEI? No, the way it's done in JEI, you can't check, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, this is another one of our little jobs, is to rebuild the recycler. Gonna put that on the note list. Cool, and anything all of y'all want to see? Like, somewhere around the base, you got an idea? Unique ones don't always have complete sets, I think. Interesting. Wizard does have a helmet, you just haven't found that yet. Okay, well, I guess that'll be like an ongoing project that we chip away at. I need to keep an eye out for when we discover new items and stuff. Yeah, really good. This, I think this burger one here doesn't make any sense, by the way. I'm going to chuck that in there because you want to type burger to see how many you got, and then that's the only thing that's there. Oh, sold. Look at that, 216 soul shards. And that's 820 in total. You can always attempt to craft your own gear pieces, increase your chances as well. Yes, so that's done over here, right? But I don't have any influence over which type we're going to get. I don't like the idea of doing like tons of rolls just for that. That feels a bit mad. But you never know. Maybe one day we've like completed our run and there's not much left to do and we start doing those things instead. You can check in the transmog table to see what you've unlocked and you haven't. You have a point. So was it Gladiator, right? No Gladiator boots, did we see? Oh, wait a minute. Doesn't it say... Yeah, undiscovered. So I can't actually tell what type it is. That just came back to me, that one. Yeah, and if we slim down the amount of stuff we have on display, it means that this room would be smaller, which I think, as the size that it is right now, feels about right. Here's another option. What if I just picked the ones that I liked the look of the most, right? We could probably then get rid of these signs and just make it about what looks cool. So I think redoing our options here is a smart idea. The completion thing might be a little too grindy for me, so won't make any decisions now. Also, I want to work on this entrance, make it a little brighter and stuff, but yeah. I really enjoyed this one today. Hope you all enjoyed it too, my friends. But that's going to be it from me. Normally I stream a little bit longer, but I think we kind of hit everything pretty good at this point. Oh no, one more thing I want to check. Carbon. Right. What is going on here? When I take this out and put it back in, 5. That's not right, is it? I guess it's 9. No, it should be 50. What? Why is it that my compacting drawer is acting strange? It's because the raw carbon isn't going there, it's going somewhere else. I will investigate that at another time, my friends. This is where we're wrapping this one up. I'll go look for someone to raid. By the way, if you want to listen to some new music from me, I put some out on my Soulside Eclipse channel yesterday. If you're not aware, this year I also put out a full album, so go over to that channel and check out the music I got going on over there. Yeah, I posted a song just yesterday. Let's go look for a channel to raid. Gonna see if anyone else is playing Vault Hunters. Apparently not. Let's try and load up some more streamers. Okay, what about now? Not sure if that is or not. Okay, apparently it's just me. Well, I'll pick another channel to go raid. Give me a moment here, I'll find someone. Anyway, big thanks to everyone for your support today. Hope you all had a great time, and I'm not gonna stream tomorrow, so I'll probably see you Monday. Got a feeling I got something on Monday. Okay, I got a small channel here, just gonna send you somewhere at random. Hopefully enjoy what you find. Except it's not working. Of course it's not. Why would it work? It's Twitch. Let's try again. Right, yep, that's it. Thank you, everyone.